Good evening, everyone. This is YieldMax Mindset here, giving you a weekly update. This is week 10 that we have that we're recording here. It is 11:25 Central Standard Time, 11:25 Eastern Standard Time. All right, so let's get into it. As we all know, President-elect Trump won the election Tuesday in our November the 5th election. And shortly after winning, or when he was almost projected to winning, the stock market started moving, crypto started moving. And so it's been crazy in the market these last 4 days, plus the weekend, if you want to include the weekend. All right, but let's get into it. Um, So currently, right now, as you see, we're at $57,696 for an all-time high in my account. I have never experienced this in Robinhood. The most I've had was five. I had 12,000 invested, had an asset value of 5,000, and that's what set for a long time before. In August, I believe, is when I started um, putting money into this account to actually do something with it to pay this humongous debt that I got. I needed some help, and I figured investing would be a way to um, retain my asset value and using my asset value to go out and collect other money, sending dollar bills out together and make other dollar bills. All right, so currently we're up $357 in the past hour. For the day, we're up $8,352 at almost 17%, which is unbelievable. This has just been moving today. So we was here pretty much most of the weekend until about 7 o'clock. I guess that's when the market opened overseas, and bam, we jumped like 5, 6, 7K. This is unbelievable, people. Um, this may be a catalyst for the bull run. I don't know how long this will be sustained. But if this is the catalyst for the bull run for crypto market, so be it. All right, for the week, we're up $23,639, almost 70% in this past week. Like I said, this is where we were. This is where we were last week about this time. Um, at 33,000, we had just had a dip, and I had pulled out $1,700, and I was down to 34,000, I think it was, after I pulled out the 1,700, and then boom, Tuesday happened and everything changed. All right. Oh, so we was here. Boom, boom. Oops, sorry. We was here. Boom. That was it. Then Tuesday happened, November the 5th. Okay, as you can see here, we got around 7 o'clock. And then about 7 or 8 o'clock, when some of the polls started to change, things started to move. And when it got around this time, look at it, just going on. When it was about 9, looking like President-elect Trump was going to win, the market started to move. I was like, what? And it just kept moving, and kept moving, and kept moving until we are here now. All right, for the month, as we can see, this was the weekend. I mean, this was the week leading into the weekend again. And you can see here we made progression going up, coming down. Going into this weekend, we were up. Started out, we were up here, took a dip here, back to where I was talking about earlier. Got here, and then we went into this week, and then we went down, and that weekend was just trading sideways, and then this happened, as we can all see here. Boom. All right. So 3 months, we're up $30,425. Year to date, we're up $30,303 for 110%. What was the 3 month? 3 months, 111% return. Uh, mm, Year to date, a year, we're up 30,110%. And all time, we're up $22,509 for almost 64%. And some of you all remember, I was in the hole about $20,000 just probably less than a month ago. Uh, let's take a quick look at our buying power. We got $6,500, over $6,500. You can see that I borrowed on margin, read it almost 31,000. Oh, just a side note, we will be getting the announcement for group, I believe it's Group C, which involves Coney for me and I think OT for me. Let's see here. Group C, Coney for me, and OT for me. I got some AMD in another account, but not in this account. All right, so that's what we are. All right, let's get back here. Let's look at this. All right, so we have a $15,000 buffer, shows account value. Um, the Fed cut the interest rate another 25 basis point. So now we're currently at 6%, which is good because we're only getting charged $4 and basically $5 a day, which is not much on the amount that we have borrowed. All right. So now I want to speak on this right here. As I said earlier, the crypto market is moving. Um, Now my average cost in Dogecoin was 22 cents. When I first got in it was around 40 or 65 cents. I caught it on the tail end of the decline of the bull market, and I had to average my cost down. And I was about ready to start putting some more in this. I was going to buy $1 a day to bring my 22 cent down some more to get it to maybe like 14 to 15 cent, which now I didn't have time to do. So this is where we are. So let's take a look at where we are with Dogecoin. So we've got equity of over $2,800. Today, total return just over $500, almost $600. Total return is at $600. And you see my average cost is at 22, and I have 10,000, over 10,000 shares, and we're currently at 28. So we get to 44 or 45, we're going to double what we had invested, which ain't much, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? I've been holding it for I've been holding Dogecoin probably for 3.5 years now, ever since the last bull market run and AMC and GME running up. Yeah, let's see the next one here. Oh, AMC. So keep an eye on AMC this week and GME, GameStop, and AMC to see if there are some catalysts from all this that will cause these to start to move. If potentially, if this starts to move up significantly, it could start to maybe put the short sellers in a position where they have to sell off and cause this to run up. We have just over $1,200 in market value. Average cost is 19.10, which I didn't get to bring that down like I wanted to. All right, the next one, GameStop. As I was saying, keep an eye on it. Some YouTubers are reporting they're seeing some activity with this, so who knows? Let's see. Keep an eye on it. If you all are familiar with the GameStop, AMC, Dumb Money, if y'all saw that movie, you'll understand what's going on. All right, next, this one, I don't have it in Robinhood, but I do have it in another account. And I have in that account, let's see here, I have 2,739 tokens or shares, however you want to say it. And it is currently at 0.1563. All right. So that's $43,000. According to my app, unrealized profit is currently at 19,000. Oops, excuse me. Just I've been corrected. It's at $20,075 right now. That's what I have in unrealized profit on crypto.com, which is actually CRO. The symbol is CRO. But crypto.com is, there it is. CRO cannot be traded on Robinhood. But yeah. So I just wanted to bring that to you all's attention because right now, yeah, that's about where we were. All right, let's get into what you all really want to hear from me. All right, here we are. Coney. Coney's up $2.04 in over market trading. Sometimes the over market trading isn't a true reflection of where the price is at. Generally, you may see this price in the market open, but how things have been going with the news of President Trump winning the election and crypto, all this is a catalyst. So we're going to ride this wave. All right, so right now we're looking at a market value of $51,300. Today we up $5,508 for 12%. Total profit, unrealized profit, but it's profit, $12,321.99 for 31.6%. We have 27 shares. I don't know if I mentioned that. I did add 200 shares a couple weeks ago before this started to move. I wanted 3,000, but you can see that at this price and this price, I won't probably be adding to this unless Coney has a nice dividend payout this week and I'm able to capture some positions on a pullback. Say this thing pays out $1.50 or $2 perhaps. I don't know if it's going to be that much, but if this price is around this area, I might be considered adding to it. I don't want to. I don't want to buy over. I don't want to buy this over $20 because of my average cost. I'll just wait till all this bull run is over with and can add back to my position. Because the other, even though this profit is totally nice, don't get me wrong, that is nice. That is more than I can make in dividends in about 3 or 4 months. But long term, my goal is to have monthly income coming from Coney and all these YieldMax ETFs. And so that's what we're going to do. But if we happen to get this up to maybe 50, 75%, we may consider bringing out some, shaving off a little bit. Now, if this happened to get up to 100%, um, I would definitely pull out my initial investment, which is about 30 some thousand dollars, $34,000, I believe it is. Yes. So this right here, this is where Coney was at about 12 something, and then when the election results came in, bam, and we have not stopped going up since. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick. Next, oh, well, the underlying for Coney is Coinbase. Coinbase, as you can see, is up $25, over $25 in the aftermarket trading. It has gone up significantly. Look here. This is where we were a week ago from now. $180, over $100 gain. Oh my goodness. Yes, $114 gain. Oh my goodness. If I had the money, I would have had some in there, but I didn't. Oh well, it's always next time. All right, moving right along. We have Misty. Misty is at $33.80. Now I think if if Bitcoin runs up, is that, I think the last time I checked, is that right at 80K? I think if it runs up to 112K, we could be looking at maybe a $60 gain. I mean price on Misty. I don't know, but the last time it ran up, or it, well, last time their 52-week high prior to coming down to $19 was around $45, $49. So we'll see. All right. Oh, let's look at the poor. So right now the market value is at $23,660. Today we're up over $1,900, and we have a total return of seven. I mean not seven. That's where it was previously, but we are at over $8,000 in profit. 51%. That's almost a home run, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so our average cost is still at 22.33, and you can see it's at 33.80. So we don't want to add to this position unless we have a significant pullback. All right. And we can see here, same thing. When we saw the got the election result, bam. And we was hitting that 27 mark, having support there, and then bam. Okay, great. Next. So this is the underlying micro strategy. Just like Coinbase, is up over $25 in the aftermarket trading. Let's see where it was a week ago. So a week ago, if you was in this position, you got in at 227 or just a little bit less, and boom. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right. Defines, okay, this is IWMY. Nothing much has changed here. $820. Average cost is 42. We're down $212 in it. Tesla. All right, let's look at Tesla. All right, so Tesla is currently at 1513. So a week ago, Tesla was trading around 1180. And just like anything else, when Elon got in there and showed his support, things started to move for Tesla. So we're at over $3,900, almost $4,000. We're finally in profit. Today's return is 192. Our total return unrealized profit is 286. Average price is 1403. So we're finally in profit on Tesla. We wanted to build this position up. We didn't get to. We was hoping to get to 1,000 shares, but oh well. We learn. We move on. And here, boom. See the same thing happening here once the election was over with. Boom. Next, we got Ybit. Ybit a week ago was around 12. Got a low as 1176, and now we're at 13, almost $14. We're almost at $1,400. We're finally in profit with this account as well. $69 today. We're up total return $50 in profit. All right, we have 100 shares. This right here. If that was low, I would have loved to got some more. All right, Ybit, boom. You see the same thing happening here. Bam. What else we got? Oh, so super microcomputers, as you know, as some of you probably know, it was doing great. I think it was at 50 something dollars. They did a 1 for 10 split. Um, and once the accounting auditor, I don't remember the company, but they resigned because they felt or stated that there was some questionable things in accounting that the company was, I guess, had them reporting or something like that. But they resigned, so the stock just took a dip. So we did get in. We can see we down $332. We have an average price of 13. I mean, my dyslexia kicking in, 33.13. And so I think we made two purchases. No, look like we just did one. Okay, so we got in at 33.13. So we get paid out in Coney this week. Um, Give us a little space. We may consider adding a little bit to this to take advantage of this to get it down some, which would be nice if we can do so. Um, I'd rather have it as low a price possible, even though right now it's not doing so well. All right. Oh, but that's super micro computer. That ain't actually one. I did buy some of that one. Okay, I did at 33. Ugh, it's time to go to bed. All right, so here is the actually YieldMax version of that, the ETF. Is at 27.77 right now. We can see here where it was at 30 something, took a dive. We got, or down $479, had a market value of just over 1,500. We have 55 shares, average cost is 36.48, 27.77. This is the one we made 3 entries. Okay, so we bought 10 shares at first, and this is when it was before the report had came out, and they paid out $5.20 in dividends. So I got in on the EX date, got it at $50. I thought I had did some, got in at a good entry price. I thought I was doing good. And then 6 days later or 5 days later, bam. So I added 15 more shares at 37 to bring this average cost from 50 down. And then it went down even further. And I bought another 30 shares at 31.23 to get my average cost currently now at 36. Same thing here. If I have some spare change left over from the Coney payout, I may nibble at this just to bring this average cost down a little bit. And so that when microcomputers, should they make a recovery, will be near the bottom and we can have a nice little profit there. Is there anything else here? OT, nothing has changed with this account. I'm still in the negative with it. 14.95 is my average cost. Here, what happened? You can see it made some small progression up. Let's take a look at Bitcoin right quick. How about that? Crypto, excuse me. Let's refresh it and see where things are currently. All right, so it is right at 80,000. Ethereum is up to 3,100. Dogecoin is at 28 cent. Shiba Inu was at 4 zeros and 25. And let's see, my favorite. Oh, Pepe is down right now. It was at 4 zeros and 12. And here's mine, right here, Chronos. 14, almost 15 cent. That's where it's currently sitting at right now. All right, that's it. What a wonderful week it's been in the market. If things continue this way, then we should potentially could see a lot of upside. Of course, we know things don't just run straight up all the time. There's generally some cooling off and some pullback. But with the enthusiasm from with President-elect Trump and what he's spoken on, what he would do with crypto and the economy and the various things, people are very optimistic, and just the fact that he's elected, period, you see it being a catalyst and has caused things to move. So let's ride that wave. Let's collect this money. I'm out. Y'all have a good night. It's time for me to go to bed. Ta-ta. Bye.